kokra yambon semomo na yambon sema prisons band say yaton safro no omode tumba yamama akwaba school say wa ha no mo mambodi na onfacha menenso school say wa ha no mo nyina yaton safro mo no maba yamama akwaba yambon semomo artisans I wa ha no mo nyina yamama akwaba yambon semomo media for a wahanamo yamama kwaba yambon se momo obi bia a wahanamo bon se ma ho nananom empedifo dwumadie so yambon sem kese emfama yura ote kokoso Otumfour se ode aha cultural center ededum online no se yebebo amamre yebe preserve yamamre yebe kire yamamre na amamre no akoso adedi na akoso atre na afoforo aba no mabehu yembo nse mayira so na yembo ensema yen founder so Dr. Alexander Tremantin or the cultural center at the bar here. Nebusian, Yambon Samomo. Sadabika no Bia or your groups are money and your collaboration, your sponsors. Oh, Bia Waha, your Mama Kwaba, Yamishra Momedase.
Bia Winimo, the only day in Waha. More preserve my with Makaba community and Sabi.
Oh, your Prempe Jubilee Museum, Ewa Hanomum, Okwa, and Yama Hudrobia, Years&Opening, Edija, Yano, Uko Museum Honomoa, Ewa Hanomum, and Yasanso, Ewa, Ebuswa, Ese, Yachre, na Afufro no Ihu, Intinom, Oko Visual Art Department, Nenswa, Yawaniama Yachre ho, and Oba Performing Art Department, Nenswa. Ebra yechre ya sa ye nyom kwan ye fa so fra ye ntoma said ye kasa no nyina eye ade a ye de boa na ya promote ya mamre medase
it is a bia me ho na me baha na pese me go through sade he na o se me ko pese ye kire me twi kasa ni ye pese me sua ntoma fra pese me sua atumpan bo pese me sua pepezuwa na bibia me he na me ko
eno ane baby a ye kire ya mamre fie aha ye cultural center ura cultural center hanomwa culture center no ura hanomwa bibia akoswa hanti uka se meba culture center mebesua we meba culture center ye do beba ye honom where afa your department intina boss your performing art department no e hona ye kire eno wonti nipa ne ba hanom ba culture center hanom wia na ya kire department no adeko a opese usua ne assign obi e de ama
you okotrase na omani group eba me radio show so silver omo ka asem bia ye nyina betuma so bibi de free o se tete na sa asante e kokon a na omo o drum bi na menu say chiro be kire ye say wa ha na omo kokon na bia even say asante ni bia asem ka ide ko de vo afo na ekon na ye ko na bia asa omo hu ya ye hu etokwa ne ya bro asante so a na omo twini bi wa omo se omo obebo di na cheme ye say omo de yini fa so a e bot say de sebo any abra obubu pa oba nti omo de nipa be for gina kona nti we bo nti opponent na wo outside o tisa say sebo bebre ba nti omo mujo mo atuo ne nyina adwane ko e wo fie ha sei e so se bia make bia won tida what is what ye mo kan so e wo high friend say sa de mu
etwie enna ye ka say oba mi Prempe museum ho no ma enne ya ba ha nyina no menko bomode a na fa wani ekura museum hono oba program na se a museum no ya etua bibi kakra na ya ba program ene de media for a ye twa obi a nti odru hono a ye hwe wani mu niema ye wo ho pe so oba program ni bi ne ka se ra ho na be hwe twene no ene niema foforo so a e wo hono mu nyina
enti bonsamano
Timidasi. Ubisa Regional Director, Nsembise, se Obi Pese Oba Amamre Fee na Ombesia Amanye any Amamrea Obekohi. Esan say aha air institution enti. Wudu gate ye wo Obi wo gate. A Obebisa na sem. Enti sa nipa no be directive na waba yen administration. Uba administration na de ewo ho nya wo se wo hu a wo se wo sia no ye be chair ewo administration e bibia wo se wo ko no na wako na once MC anya beside there ye be sre ye de betu munya mo anim se ebia de bia wo betwe mo ha wo ebia wo fa form anase wo tira kem e na wo betwem there be make it a point say one of the days wo ne wadan fufu anase wo ma wo be ba ha abehwe niama ye hwe wo ha no edosu bebre said sometime past architecture trees a lot of things enti amamrefi any aha enti muba hu niama bebre MC Midasi Nana chairman Nanka also me straight kwai answer na master. I say make us answer. Say the MC bisa question. Manu go here pray kakra. Enti fachele. Enti with your permission, permit me say let me speech kakra ene. Now if I'm commemorating the day because this is a great day in the life of Asanteman and it's also a great day in the life of the culture of the people of Ghana. And he will celebrate it as such. Nana Chairman, Nananom Lunch, members of the security, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, other invited guests, our students, the media, it's still morning, isn't it? It is an honor for me to be here and a privilege also to join you for two remarkable events that we are celebrating. The launch of the 75th anniversary of the Center for National Culture in the Ashanti region and the opening of the Osei Tutu II Otumfour Art and Craft Exhibition. There could hardly be a more fitting place for this celebration than Kumasi, the historic seat of the Ashanti Kingdom, a city whose cultural influence extends far beyond Ghana's borders and whose traditions continue to inspire generations across Africa and the diaspora. Today, as we celebrate this event, we celebrate not merely the passage of time, but a legacy of cultural stewardship. For 75 years, the Center for National Culture has served as the custodian of our traditions, a sanctuary for our creative experiences and expressions, a platform for nurturing generations of artists, craftsmen, performers, and cultural practitioners. Through periods of social, political, and economic change, the Center has remained steadfast in preserving the cultural values that define who we are as a people. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the enduring legacy of His Majesty Otumfour Osei Tutu II, it is fitting that we also acknowledge a significant milestone in the history of Asanteman, which is the successful installment of the new Asante Hima. On behalf of the National Commission on Culture, I extend heartfelt congratulations and warm welcome to Her Majesty as she assumes this revered responsibility. We are grateful to Otumfour for his wisdom, leadership, and stewardship throughout the process, which once again demonstrates the resilience and continuity of the cherished institutions of Asanteman. The National Commission on Culture reaffirms its allegiance and commitment to the Golden Stool and the traditional authorities of Ashanti-Man. We look forward to deepening our collaboration in preserving, promoting, and transmitting the rich cultural heritage of Ashanti Kingdom to future generations. The exhibition we opened today in honor of His Majesty Otumfour Tutu II in particular is significant. Otumfour's reign has demonstrated that culture is not an obstacle to development. Rather, culture is the foundation upon which sustainable development is built. Through his visionary leadership, the rich heritage of Ashanti-Man has been preserved while embracing innovation, education, investment, and modern governance. The works displayed here, which you will all go and see, are more than historic art creations. They are repositories of memory, symbols of identity, and testimonials to the ingenuity of our people. Every carving you go and see there, every painting, every textile, every sculpture, bead, whatever craft you see there, tells a story about where we have come from and where we aspire to go. As we celebrate this milestone, we must also recognize that culture is increasingly becoming an economic asset. Across the world, nations are leveraging their cultural resources to generate employment, stimulate cultural tourism, promote exports, and strengthen national identity. There's no way Ghana can be left behind in such an enterprise. Ghana must do the same. And the Center for National Culture, Amamrefi, is in the forefront. This is why the National Commission on Culture is committed to positioning culture at the center of national development through initiatives such as the Black Star Experience and other intangible ones that we perform and invite all of you to participate. The next chapter of our cultural journey, therefore, must focus on empowering the young creatives, supporting cultural entrepreneurship, embracing digital innovation, and expanding opportunities for artisans and cultural practitioners to access local and international markets. Distinguished guests, it is not lost on us that this celebration is taking place in Kumasi, the renowned garden city of Ghana. Kumasi's reputation has never been built merely by its physical beauty, but on the harmony between culture, nature, community, and heritage. For this reason, I believe that Amamrefi, the cultural center of Ashanti region, must itself become a shining example of what the garden city represents. As we commemorate 75 years of service, we must also begin to envision a renewed and reimagined cultural center, one that reflects the beauty, dignity, creativity, and cultural excellence for which Kumasi is known throughout the world. I therefore call on all stakeholders to support efforts towards the redesign, revitalization of this facility so that it becomes not only a center for cultural activities, but also a landmark destination worthy of the cultural capital of Ghana. The task before us is clear: to preserve, promote our creativity, and pass on our cultural legacy to future generations in a stronger and more vibrant form than we inherited it. I therefore call on the public, corporate bodies, development partners, traditional authorities, cultural practitioners, and friends of culture to partner us. In all, what I'm saying is, for 75 years, this is what we have stood for. We have tried very much to preserve, to uphold, and to pass on to generations across the times. But let's ask ourselves, is this what we can be proud of in 75 years? In 75 years, as we walk in and we say we are coming to Amamrefi, what do we take out? Where do we observe the Amamre? how do we observe the Amamre? So you see, there's the need for us to redesign. There's the need for us to reimagine what this place must look like. I had a chat with Nana before we came in here, and I was pleading with Nana that we need all of you, Nananom and stakeholders, that we redesign Amamre Fie. Okay, so it becomes a very fitting monument for all of us. For those of us who've had the experience of visiting other parks, other national parks elsewhere, we notice that you don't drive your cars through the national parks. You park your car so that you can take a journey through the park. Is that not the case? You park your car so you see the trees that make the soul of that community. You park your car and experience the air, inhale the air, and feel a part of it. Is that what we have? So if for 75 years, this is what we've had, God has been good to us. We are all part of the history of 75 years for now. That is what it is. But we are praying that God will give us another 75 years where we are saying there is the need for everybody to come to the realization that Amamre Fie must depict the soul and spirit of Asante-Man. Amamre Fie must be where everybody, all kinsmen, all national, natives, and foreigners alike will come here and look and observe that this is the culture of Asante-Man. It is not enough to just have the museum here, no. It is also not enough to just have the little exhibitions we are mounting here, no. It must be that we walk through, we have an immersive experience here and celebrate Asante-Man for all that it stands for. And so, for all of us, I welcome us to this august occasion. Minister&Nananom, medi adisre di to mo anim say Amamre Fie yendia o yedia yamia ye adom ene ye ka bakosem na ye ka say Amamre Fie anya 75 years a ye chop pictures and I say ye ka bakosem a ye nyina ye ka ho bi ana anya sa na say ka ho bi a we na ye beka say legacy a ya ja to ho ana debi ye pese Amamre Fie be ye kra be hwe ye pese Amamre Fie ye bribi a wa wo ti fie na ebi a wo leave and I say a weekend and I say wo pese you take a walk who be back to come and learn more about what Amamre the Amamre and Amane of we the Asantes. So upon this note, Nana Chairman, I want to take my leave, but I want to thank you sincerely and also let you know that this program has been sanctioned by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, under the auspices of the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, which is headed by Honorable Ablanji Fagumashi. They all bring you their greetings. I'm very sure that when we are celebrating the main event in November, you will see a presence and a representation from all of them. Let's make sure today counts. Let's make sure that going forward, this place will be a place of a difference and with a difference.
Jumadino Elkosino na Eliano Emperifua Mabeka Jumadino
Any for Akasia Akawa. Obia Chianope. I'm say Honorable Regional Minister on a council Bahana opens where you rap at 2 years after. And I was said the way you be a Ujana Okulti Ura and cry. Yama and pay what to Miss Membrana, Miss Name, it would make a scene as in the best resemble the beche. I'm so much too late. Nti we de amamre fie na o senka ye kan twia emu obrɛ mu na nso so ye orisa bu krata so a wo se memra na mebekan no opoto ye nti ye bɛsɛ sɛ ye nso ye bɛme ye kwan na ya poto saa pepepe na kwan da ho ana da masi na che the Regional Director of the Center for National Culture, our distinguished traditional leaders and authorities here, our distinguished guests, development partners, members of the security services, artists, craftsmen and women, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you all. It is an honor to join you today as a special guest of honor for the official launch of the 75th anniversary celebration of the Kumasi Cultural Center under the inspiring theme, 75 years of cultural excellence, preserving the past, empowering the future. Today's occasion is doubly significant because it also marks the opening the 2026 Otumfour Osei Tutu, the second Arts and Craft Exhibition, a prestigious platform that celebrates the creativity, resilience, and ingenuity of Ghanaian artists and craftsmen, while showcasing the rich cultural heritage that defines us as a people. On behalf of the Government of Ghana and His Excellency the President, I extend my warmest congratulations to the management and staff of the Center for National Culture, Ashanti region, for reaching this remarkable milestone. 75 years of dedicated service to preserving, promoting, celebrating our cultural heritage is an achievement worthy of national recognition. Distinguished invited guests, culture is the heartbeat of every nation. It defines who we are, shapes our identity, strengthens our unity, and provides the foundation upon which sustainable development is built. It is a proven fact that a nation that neglects its culture risks losing its identity, and those that value its heritage equips itself to confidently engage the future. The Kumasi Cultural Center for 75 years has served as one of Ghana's foremost custodians of our rich tradition, arts, crafts, music, dance, folklore, and indigenous knowledge. It has nurtured generations of artists, promoted authentic Ghanaian craftsmanship, attracted tourists from across the world, and contributed immensely to the economic and cultural development of the Ashanti region and our nation as a whole. Many of our talented wood carvers, kente weavers, potters, leather workers, sculptors, painters, bead makers, traditional musicians, and performers have found inspiration, training, and opportunities through this institution. Their creativity has not only preserved our traditions, but also created employment, supported livelihoods, and projected Ghana positively at the global stage. Nana Chair, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the theme for this anniversary is both timely and visionary, preserving the past, empowering the future. reminds us that our heritage is not merely a collection of historical artifacts, rather, it is a living inheritance that must be protected, nurtured, passed on to future generations. Our children must not only read about Ghanaian culture in textbooks, they must experience it, appreciate it, and become active custodians of it. This requires continuous investment in cultural education, documentation, digital preservation, creative innovation, and support for our cultural institutions. As technology continues to reshape our world, our cultural heritage must also find expression through digital platforms, creative industries, film, fashion, tourism, and entrepreneurship. These will transform our culture from simply being a symbol of identity into a powerful driver of economic growth and job creation. Nana Chair, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today's opening of the 2026 Otumfour Osei Tutu II Art and Craft Exhibition further reinforces this vision. This exhibition is far more than a display of beautiful works of art. It is a celebration of creativity, excellence, innovation, and the enduring spirit of Ghanaian craftsmanship. Every carving, painting, textile, sculpture, bead, basket, ceramic work, and handcrafted product tells a story. It tells the Ghanaian story. The exhibition also pays fitting tribute to His Royal Majesty Otumfour Osei Tutu II, whose unwavering commitment to the preservation of Asante culture, education, peace, and national development continues to inspire millions across Ghana and beyond. Under his distinguished leadership, the Asante Kingdom has remained a shining example of how traditional institutions can effectively complement national development while safeguarding cultural identity. We are deeply grateful to His Royal Majesty for his visionary leadership and his enduring support for us in culture, education, and our heritage preservation. Distinguished guests, the government of Ghana recognizes the culture and the creative arts industry possesses enormous potential to drive inclusive economic growth. Across the country, thousands of young people are earning livelihoods through craftsmanship, fashion, music, visual arts, film production, cultural tourism, festivals, and creative entrepreneurship. As a government, we remain committed to creating an enabling environment that supports artists, promotes cultural tourism, encourages investment in the creative economy, and preserves our historical and cultural assets for future generations. In the Ashanti region, we are determined to position our rich cultural heritage as a strategic pillar for tourism promotion, youth employment, investment attraction, and local economic development. We will continue to collaborate with traditional authorities, the Center for National Culture, the Ministry of Tourism and its agencies, educational institutions, and development partners to strengthen our cultural ecosystem. Nana Chair, as we celebrate 75 years of excellence, let this anniversary not simply be a reflection of our glorious past. Let it serve as a renewed commitment to build a stronger future for Ghanaian culture. Let us support our local artists. Let us patronize Ghanaian-made crafts. Let us teach our children our languages. I like that bit. Let me repeat that. Let us teach our children our Ghanaian languages, customs, history, food, and tradition. Let us preserve our historical sites and cultural institutions. Above all, let us recognize that culture remains one of Ghana's greatest national treasures and one of our strongest tools for unity, peace, education, and sustainable development. To the management and staff of the Center for National Culture, I commend your dedication, resilience, and unwavering commitment over the past 75 years. Your work has kept alive the spirit of our ancestors while inspiring future generations to value their identity. To all the exhibitors participating in this year's Otumfour Osei Tutu II Art and Craft Exhibition, I congratulate you for your creativity, passion, and contribution to national development. Your talents continue to tell Ghana's story in a more unique and powerful way. I encourage every visitor to take time to appreciate the remarkable craftsmanship on display and to support these talented artisans through patronage and advocacy. Nanache, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we officially launch this landmark anniversary celebration, may the next 75 years witness even greater innovation, stronger partnerships, increased investments, and renewed commitment to preserving the priceless cultural heritage entrusted to us. Together, let us preserve our past, celebrate our present, and empower our future. On this note, it is my singular honor to officially declare the 75th anniversary celebration of the Kumasi Cultural Center duly launched and the Otumfour Osei Tutu II 2026 Art and Craft Exhibition officially opened. May the God of our land bless the Center for National Culture. May the good Lord bless the Ashanti region, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Cultural Center, Amamrafie, Enyamfie, Paraparia Diosunum, Osei, Edonia, Yaditia, Getrada, Yasi, Yamama Pabe, Bru, Yamama Pabe, Son, Cultural Center, Amamrafie, Fritete, Anaya Papa, Yadiana, Wadudu Bribie. There's a swam and sending out in a two. Or quarter one, no matter what's what behind no man and I will tell you that. What do a pretty and Sabisa point a bisson and support one young Sabuka can tell you so. Yadian and Dr. Alexander. I tell you, Chiramate. Everyone said, I'm Mamrania Sante. Oh, my young woman, son of person. I am Mamra Chili Papua way. Baby, I will free. One Mamra Wakarawa. And no abrabo, ye you are mamma in China, at a setting, Yasa couple money and you won't come, ye come fra. Ne Santino, I was so dear mamma fear your cultural center bar. Wow, soon you say was sacred, or two was a say, now say to Tunya make a say, war pensuo, ye ya dear, you know, do frata, you go pierce your fans or fadia, what the trofans or funny boom. What do not bring your Santa Maura? Sabran, Yadiana, Otumfour Sajaman Prempe, I want to assume your room as a Debbie. The upper Yama was upon Ampayana bro, who could run your son for the TV possible. Nipper Berluscon swam penny in here. No pastor was said, nay, I'm for your mother and child fruma. A prepipa, yet you are a drop yet you are into your mom pop power. Yadiana, yes, I'm no Bruno. Or what put your mamma up for Sibroni the episode. Yet, come on, so Rebecca. Sabia, Mekurabia with your woman passage to Watoko, or two for Sajaman Brampe, Nianitia beauty bragasi was in Prugusuanyansa, Niansa Charmant and Fiamant, the new Santa Pocotia Quedibatia, Media Sassinianta, Assasadianta say, Ebamamo, Namasia Mamrefi, Ewaso, Nayamuna Sampa. Inkurumasu obebia urusie won kwamuno na woni dia nhyene aka kyerego enu yitise nne imfie paraparia biosunno yenya mamre fia ya cultural center se bia burumanima ya kane sampa engo ye fitibodi ya yemuna nchie na sampa mada biara da enabne so ama na ahye matere wanyenya nkurabata bebre ama enne mensi dunsia ni nyina wawo so a na yese no pastor said Dr. Alexander Shiramate woye abwa santemai ne Ghana mai ehwana ya biena ata bi de shekonkro Dr. Kwame Nkrumah wodudu abribie se nho yasa no mara ne sanwa mpamu je na ne ho mpa Ghana brabo wo ye no se ge na 1990 Medidine Baptist Center for National Culture se enne national culture graphy apen aham pro numu baako aba the sister bre na ejina pinti and you might say na e maso chinchansa santi ashimmen keni bufua na yase wana asa asini besine acting director Peter Mafo Mmoneyo onimonyamfo Yamina back when you were Yamina bedroom panting, one because you're American name of work to control the and yet. When you are going to drag us and put a positive upon some promo upon and so cross man and thank you for making the deal. Why are there more than and so the soul be say and then culture center and then finish your soon no man or Mama Young say and now Santiago Branquani at our culture center and then I am a padre Muhano almost a year bay. I just shall pass Santiago. As Santiago so the only person man is a bass and one other wakiti. What is Papa? Over culture center as self-free to take. Nana no watch it. Ni actually am penny casa. I'm a young son of person. Yana no mujaya casa, frontier casa, yansa. Nesenti ni yabachra wakasa. Na wakasa, one kakase waha. Wakakase mupi. Yatra won to mefra. Yatra wa mamrani amani. And found when a baby was from Antwas. Baby I will teach and found when a baby I will free. Cultural center, hey, mamre fee. Yatra mamre pia wagana. Omutana sumpo. Etra Michael Frodi. Cultural center, I yebi. 80 years re. Ekunini etitreni. Cultural center some pa. I penny say. I will miss sika. Equa chika to say we. Watching a yapa. Cultural center hiamwa. Cultural center nyase yebeso na sere. Yebebo ni mungua. Na wetumi aye amana broso. Ye hiani oma bebre. Ne senti no monfa maho demra. Monfa mani wonyam nteche obi bia cultural center beyemo. Na mpa yebeka ne semwa yebi. Ade opa ade abakotoko ni mpanyini se yenya na brodi a. Sikatira yentime fa abonyema bia ntutum we. Okori epo. Yesa ampa mo yesika kotwa rampo ma na munim sika dabre. Yes, Ramo. Culture center saying him, Name Maya, Sika, the Yadi, Quantaya, the F. Nina Sika, any day, near the Ato. Culture center, Equasuet, Yasedia, Mumma Yensum, now culture center, Cosway him the Franca. On money bunch in the so, not a bunch in the young fatally blue. Nana no what's in Anconia. Minimum say, what you free to day, and a master culture center cinema. Moyama na yefe, Moyama na yakona, Conasini Subantini Rissi. Yenno say, Ampa, Moody money when Yama and Redabasi, Ebeti, Pampe, Amana yefe, Amana yakono, Amana yakrabeshe, and the Jumaya Free, Ghana this year, Yanko Culture Center, now Culture Center, Ayebi, Culture Center, Ayebi, Culture Center, and Bishop your soon Osei ye, Culture Center ba, Etiase, Senaya Pamontoma, 75 years, Yaseno Passion, Mama Young University to Doma Brawana, Brawadu Suprupu, Brasuprupu, Odom Sopropo, Nasopropo, Sudum Suprupu. Sena when Yamaba Tetra, Mua Piapo, Mua Bru, Mua so, Mua Akudom so, Manuesi.
Saying a Lucia on a mamma swama at the baby and then you swallow and be and then you know, Remember school for Obibia, media for Mobibia, a papa, so Popanso. It now had the chair can see a move through every year to Osei to a baby over the mama. Said, your hair. If you have so kind, I say, you ready can't ama in Ayati was more Santa some a win here. Open by your home, you may be our year. Nahokeka put you and in such a baby our year a war could be a emo. Culture center, the Baha now emotional, very emotional. If you say, Abako said, Muhana Namitia, I had me cook home, I'm free her, made a call, and Papa me. Until now, hope coming so that they are money. Yet I must say, now, the mestre, Tutu, they are buying. You see, I buy them money, and so say, I shall very well. Mestre, some woman budgets now, more than woman when you do. Now, if you may be free, you have, or say, you. Sabio, we few amamre and one mania, before so we are video. I hope we'll be bringing film on it. Try take it free. America, we are self and then near Befe. Yeah, Waha. You know, money be bring a cough from Kakra. The other so, Nina, is cut any of you. Your man so. A school for no teacher for me, I'm on for no miss you, my many money. Yes, sorry, I need a Swiss for dear, one a call her lady. Yes, you only my baby, I was you said you go to say in a Santa Mine and Ananoma Omoha. Jumedia, Obi Biaredima, Asante, Medical Asante. Nina was here, even. Then, Mongo Park, baby. Yes, we had been a yama at home in here. The chat on as I can see, and I never see you, what are Roma. You declared you come over, there's a cacrani, Matemoa. Your budget in moving here. And Mr. Minister&Nananom Lunch say, yes, we had your hockey canny is a view. Your more beer, it will be a say, yes, the car family, Nimdia. Kwabia so ni nyina ye fanse cultural center ha na enye krabebe da masipi na yewura so fe na ye bie no mesremo obi biara mfa nani nko no nkɔhwɛ na on patronize said the bronika and obi a mfa ne sika kakra nhyem aduoma bebree ya de suade wɔ ha a wɔse yɛ kɔ ne yɛ kɔhwɛ ne yɛhu yewura museum anso so wɔ ha na nanom and school for Mount Cotamocre, Nano, the sea, I free her a bit near. Madame Obibiase.